Hello everyone, the future is blue and some books are full of dough. That sounds like probably an insider, but let me explain myself a little better. So I recently joined an online learning community, the Futur, and the reason why I did so is I watched some of their content on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram, and I had to say, wow. I was basically feeling like home, and this is kind of weird. My creative journey started in March, I would say. I started earlier. I think in December last year, making some videos. But my real creative journey, taking it more serious and doing some more steps towards a professional, whatever that's going to be called, approach on YouTube, started in March with PTYA from Ali Abdal, which I'm now in cohort 3. So I made one cohort 2, and now I'm in cohort 3, where I try to learn some more things and put practices into action. So right now that means getting content out, making content. And there's a lot of content like this one, which is portrait. There's content in landscape, content. That means on the other hand that sometimes the quality of the content might vary. So right now this content varies a lot because, hey, you wanted to talk about the future. Yes, that is the future. It's action. It's taking whatever you want to do and do it. And what I realize now, if you put yourself around with people who are working on their businesses, working in the creative field, they feel struggle sometimes too. And they might feel struggle in a different way than you are. There are people who feel struggle just placing content. There are people who are facing struggle in the sales pitch. There are people facing struggle in their own field of graphics and design. And there's a lot of people out there who just fear the business part of it, who are just being creative, and the things around makes them feel like cringy. And the reason why I joined the community is to see, hey, there are people out there who are destined to be supported, because I want to help people. This whole channel, this whole videos I'm making here, all the content which you see, is either to make you feel laugh, smile, or having some sort of joy, or it is about you can learn something either out of my mistakes or my endeavors and journeys. In both cases, you win, and you know what, I win too, because I made a video, I probably learned something out of it, and I probably made some mistakes. And this is the reason why I make so many of the videos right now, because I want to make more mistakes. So what does it have to do with the future right now? So the future is the approach to see, hey, can I take some lessons from other people? Can I take mistakes from other people and learn from them too? And oh yeah, I can. Today I was joining a Clubhouse session from the future. I was joining the Air Meet Get to Know People session, and there's already been small and large lessons inside where I could learn something from other people's mistake, or even better, sometimes you don't even need the mistake. You can basically already understand that where you are is the great part by hearing the other one's mistake. You already did the learning without having fall into the trap before, which is great. I'm happy about it. So in case you are working in a creative field and you want to have a community which has a lot of calendar events, which has great insights and a great bunch of likely mindseted people, you probably should give it a try. But beware, there's a cost to that. Please watch their webpage. I'm not sure about the pricing right now, but there's a price, but there's a monthly payment. So if you struggle with your creative business, if you think like you need some more external ideas, thoughts and insights, the future might be the right call for you. And why not? And the only why not I can imagine is the money. So I think it's, like I said, don't nail me on this one. Under 50 for 1 month. If you realize after that 1 month, oh, that's not mine, okay, then you know what is not yours. That's sometimes more important than to know what is yours. Because sorting out the other examples sometimes makes life and future decision making a lot easier. Probably you even know why it is not yours, and then you can reevaluate other offers in your life later on, which are going to be either more expensive or will take a longer time. But I made another video on this. I will probably link that later. Why deciding for new things sometimes feels so bad, although it should be feeling good when you sort things out. What I also saw, there's a lot of opportunities inside in the future where people in circle are offering their advice, their help, and if you post something, there always seems to be someone responding on it with their ideas and insights. Sometimes it's just like stupid small things, but it might be a big thing for you. But like I said, the small thing for the other person, so he's willing to help, and for him it's an easy help because he's been there in the journey already where you are ending up right now. And there's the last part, which is Chris Do. If you do not Chris Do, then have a look at the Chris Do, have a look at the Future, take a look at the YouTube videos. If you like this one, well, you're going to be at the right place. He shares some insight there as well. At the Pro group, you have early access and special access, exclusive access to some parts. And you have a little more direct access also to his team, because his mission to educate 1 billion people to -1 to do what they want and like to do. That's a mission where I would have been happy to be a part of the journey and to be one of the billion. And it feels like he got it done, that the community he's building right now is basically planted on the right ground, planted with using the right seeds. And I mean, the first blossoms I see, they look promising. And wherever that may take it, from like 500 to, I don't know, 2,000 at the end of the year, I don't know yet. But I'm happy to be part of the journey, and so happy that I'm even making a video on it right now, which is kind of unusual for me. The future is blue, and I'm gonna be a part of it, and I will let you know when there's like future endeavors. You can watch some of probably some of the links to it on Twitter, because I will link the Clubhouse events. Because you probably see me there as well. Today I was on stage there as well, so that's it from my side. Have a great evening and see you next time.